All right. Let's get it going here right now on YouTube. YouTube member extra. Going to dip back into the Todd Gordon well one more time to piggyback off of the YouTube live from a couple days ago. I think we get a little bit on the lighter side here, a little Todd Gordon, Bill Alfonso action. These two, it's kind of funny to watch it now that they're, now I read in the book that they're such good buddies to see how they were such bitter enemies. But we're going to watch a little bit of action between the two of them before we do that. Queen of Extreme, Francine, how you doing this morning?
Yeah, good. I'm good. Did you not know that they were friends?
I mean, I knew from shoot interviews, but I didn't know that they were this good of
Oh, they
friends.
were very close, and
I didn't
that's
know
why
this
it
much.
was such a hoot to see them in the ring, you know, interacting with each other, beating the hell out of each other. It was the best. And like Todd said in the interview, people would kind of shit on them and make fun of them because they weren't wrestlers,
Yeah.
But like Todd always said, we beat the hell out of each other to try and make it look real because they weren't suplexing, they weren't throwing clotheslines and doing cross bodies and all that kind of stuff. So they had to do like a shoot fight to get themselves over.
Yeah.
And it was just like we would just I wouldn't laugh at them because it was bad. I would laugh at them because I knew the dynamic between them as friends and how funny it was to see them trying to beat the hell out of each other when they loved each other so much. So we would all be like, oh my God, look at these two, they're going at it, they're going to kill each other, it's so great. And then go get the chicks at the end of the night or do their drugs or whatever they wanted to.
Yeah, that's the part I'm diving a little bit more into with the book. But I mean, like I had heard the story about the rib from Jim Thorpe where they, put him at the bottom of the hill. That I had heard that on another interview from years ago. Like that's just hilarious, and that's just a ball buster kind of move. But yeah, these two, just at each other's throats on TV for like 2 years, basically, or a year and a half.
It was great. It was a great feud. It was
awesome.
It was a great, fun feud. I loved watching it. And I think they both did a great job.
Oh, absolutely.
I really do. And I don't know if Fonzie was trained at all. I mean, I know he's trained to be a referee, but Todd didn't really have any training. So to go out there and do this kind of stuff, kudos to them. It was great. It was entertaining.
Yeah, and really the first like authority figure on TV to like get physical, because all like the commissioners or the presidents, they just would come out and be like, the match tonight is non-sanctioned. The match tonight is for the championship. No, every time you saw Todd, he was getting his ass kicked by somebody by the end of the segment. He was getting beat up, cheap shotted, or slapped.
I still say that Shane always says that he turned around and punched Todd by accident in that pull apart.
I think Shane's right. I think I think Todd does get knocked down.
Yeah, I think Todd goes to jump on Shane because Todd doesn't remember it.
He hits the ring. Like Todd runs into the ring, like slides underneath the rope.
Yeah, but when he's taking me out after I get bumped and everything's over and done with, and Shane gets out and then they're dragging me out, he always tells me, remember when Todd came behind me and I didn't know it was Todd and I turned around and punched him in the head, and I'm just like, I was dead. Like I'm looking at the floor. So I didn't see who was jumping on us, and like with the two plants turning into 20 people jumping the rail and you don't know where anybody is, it was chaos. So I do think that it was Todd. I think Todd got knocked out.
We'll give Todd the Eddie Gilbert story. We'll give Shane the punching.
They're 1-1.
Story. They're okay. 1 for 1.
We got to break the tie somehow, but who knows?
Somehow there's another one that they got to debate somehow. So the big one that I would like to play, but I can't at the moment, is November to Remember 95. Bill Alfonso versus Todd Gordon. But these guys just always found each other on house shows. They have matches, they have segments, they have TV segments. They were always finding each other, to break up the matches, to break up the night. Do you remember how they would kind of, would they be something that would kind of separate the mayhem throughout the evening?
I mean, it was part of the show. you can't say that they weren't as important as anybody else because they had an angle going.
Right. Yeah, that
So
long one.
yeah. So to me, they were just as important as any of the other matches that were on the card. You know, people love to see Fonzie and they love to see Todd go at it. I'm included. I told you it was pure entertainment.
Yeah.
And it was enjoyable to watch. And everybody who shit on it, go to school.
Yeah, I mean, for especially after all these years, and again, the authority figures that we've seen get involved in angles and stuff, Todd is the first, and probably I would say at the top of the list with most entertaining because it's so
Fiery.
raw. It's so raw, you know. And again, that's what we'll watch from
He's got
this.
spunk.
Yeah, we'll watch it from this fan cam, Revere, Massachusetts, October 11th, 1996.
Okay.
All right, so
And then we'll talk about it afterwards. Let's just watch it.
Yeah, let me pull it up. It's so again, it's kind of loud, you know, it's fan cam, so there's the ambiance, you know, there's the mayhem. There's some talking on the mic. We probably excuse me, I got something in my throat. Can't hear all of it, but we'll try our best.
Okay.
That wrestling star Raven has taken a personal leave of absence.
Who the hell is this guy? Who are you?
Where is this?
This is Revere. This is the dog track, right?
Okay. Yeah, when we were in Boston, we used to use Boston refs, Boston ring announcers.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so this is just a local Boston guy then.
Yeah.
But you know this is essentially the arena where mass transit happens, just not the night mass transit happens.
What is this guy talking about? Look at
Some angle, but okay, so he's stalling for Fonzie to come out.
Love it already. Oh, that whistle. Can't hear him.
I don't think the mic's working.
The whistle's still blowing. Who's blowing that whistle?
Somebody else is blowing it. Whatever he's saying, they're getting angry. Those angry Massachusetts folks.
I was always taught, like, if I'm doing a promo, point to the crowd and talk about someone who's not there because everybody will look and be like, who's she talking about? You know what I mean?
Ooh, I like that. Oh, here he is.
That face. That's a young Todd Gordon. Uh-oh.
You're an idiot, you know that?
Okay.
Something about ECW is coming back here, and Taz is wrestling somebody, I think.
I want to see cafe. Get out of my room.
Love those facials. Uh-oh.
Wow. Shining up the old knob. Oh. My God. This is great. Oh, he poked him in the eyes.
Oh, jeez, the chop.
Oh man, Foggy, lay it in. Lay it in. Come on now. Okay, this one wasn't as much as the shoot, but it's fun nonetheless.
Oh, it's just starting. There's still 2 minutes to go. A minute and 50 seconds to go.
Clothesline. Get him, Todd. Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
All right, now that referee was a Boston one, the one with the mullet.
Oh, now we're breaking up. Boo.
Yeah.
Who we got? I see Devin Storm.
JT Smith, Nova. I thought I
saw Louie in there.
Did I see that Nova? I don't know. I thought I saw Nova.
FBI.
Oh, I saw our little Guido. Yeah. Is that Nova right there? No. That's Steven. Oh, there's Spike. Cooley. Oh, look at Louie. Oh. Baba. What a pull apart. They need to get Todd to jump. Todd, get up and jump over that crowd and get Fonzie. I love how 20 men cannot hold back Fonzie and Todd. This is great. So fun. Who's in the yellow? Is that Nova?
Yeah, that's Nova.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Well, he had a big mullet back then. Chris Chetty. Yep.
There's the baby faces.
The Dudley's baby faces. Okay. It's when Bubba did the stuttering gimmick. Oh, Louie.
Oh, how funny is that? You got Lou E. Spicoli and Lou E. Dangerously walking by each other. So there you go, little short, but nonetheless, you get the idea. These two, they did that a lot. That exact segment.
So fun. Yeah, and I will say sometimes it was more brutal than others. This one was fluff.
That was a little light.
Yeah, this one wasn't. The massacre that Todd talked about in the interview, like they would beat the shit out of each other. This was not it, but fun nonetheless.
A couple of those couldn't crack an egg. A couple of those strikes.
Oh, that chop from Fonzie! What the hell was that? It's the best. I love it.
Do you remember the story? I heard this on another shoot interview that JT Smith was working in Todd's jewelry store, and the store was robbed while JT was working there. Do you remember hearing about that at all?
I don't know. Did he confront the burglars? Or?
No, that like they outsmarted him. Like they did like one of those distraction robs, like where like they like where they distract you like over here while like they're doing something over here. Did you ever hear about that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
and
heard,
they got away with jewelry.
Yeah, apparently.
Really?
Now, I heard it. It was via your boy, Mr. Hack, that while JT was working there, that they made out with like I think it was like 10 G's in jewelry.
Wow.
From,
well,
Todd's
see now,
shop.
I remember when I had to go there. I only went there one time. That was the initial meeting with Todd that I've talked about a million times. There were women where they sold the jewelry. JT and Stevie, I think, worked upstairs. So okay. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I don't think JT literally sold the pieces, but he could have. Like, again, I was only there on the one day to meet Todd, and there was a woman behind the bars.
Right.
Because that's who let me in, and you know, they had the bars, and I think you can slide pieces underneath like the plexiglass, and then there was a case with all the jewelry in it. So I don't know how someone would actually be able to steal.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find the story, because it was Todd's kayfabe commentaries timeline, or no, you shoot with Sean Oliver, and they played the clip of Sandman telling the story, and you know, he's laughing about JT like getting outsmarted. the robbers.
I mean, it could be. Maybe he did go behind the glass and sell things. But the day that I was there, they were like, I think it was upstairs, or if there wasn't an upstairs, there was another room. And I don't really know what they did for Todd, to be honest with you. Like, I can't remember. I think Stevie was at the office when I was there. I think he came down, and I either met him that day or I met him the first day of training, because Stevie was always at training with me, and JT was obviously there because he was my trainer.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I think you said you met Stevie the first day of training. I think you've said that in the past.
Okay. Well, I know. Did I meet? Oh God, I can't. I know. I was supposed to end up with Larry Winters. That's the one part. And I don't remember if I met Larry I don't think Larry was there, but I think JT might have been there. I don't know. I don't know. It was so long ago. I met Todd. Todd is the definite guy that I met.
JT Smith on the he's on the all-time guest list. I would love to find JT Smith. I would love to.
Now, the last time I spoke to JT, he was living in Virginia working for a cable company. And that's the last I've heard of him. Well, I would love to get him on the show.
Damn it. I'll drive the roads of Virginia and I'll find him.
But that was years ago. I don't even know if him and his family are still there.
Imagine JT lives in my neighborhood. Imagine that.
Right? Next time you're walking around, look for him.
What if I start going like this to people?
He might say Paisan from across the street.
Hey, my Paisan.
Yeah. Such a good guy. I would love to reconnect with him. JT, if you're watching, hit me up.
Come on, where are you? Well, he'd have to be a member.
Oh, that's true.
Come on, imagine that.
Next time I talk to Todd, I'll ask him if he has seen or heard from JT at all. And you never know.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him he might have done a signing at some point, but just you never hear his name. He's just one guy that's not out there at all.
No, he's moved on. He's one guy that actually transitioned to a normal life and never came back.
Right.
Which I applaud. That's great. He didn't get sucked back in like the rest of us.
Get you out, pull you back in.
Pull you back in. Yeah. That's
all right. Well, we will we'll wrap up Todd Gordon week and move on to the next conquest of Eyes Up Here and see what we've got cooking.
Okay.
Catch you next time for the Queen of Extreme. This is the Chadster. We'll catch you on the flip side.